Hail adventurers, and welcome to the very first episode of the Realm of Myths and Legends on Minecraft. I am Deus Volt, and today, as I said, we're going to be getting into the very first episode of Season 1. Now, a strange thing about Season 1, we're actually not going to be starting from the beginning. I figured it would be more interesting to kind of get everybody into this series by starting off with something that is sort of pre-done, or at least started, so you don't have to see the beginning of the game in this season. We might do it from the beginning next season, if you guys prefer, so just let me know what you think of this particular start. But we already have something of a world built up, and for the rest of this season, I just kind of want to play around in it with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and let's get straight into it. So, I know what you're thinking. This seems to be a relatively under-impressive shack for somebody who's been playing the game long enough to have all of this stuff here. But what I will say is that this is not exactly where we're going to be living for the rest of the season. It's a very small little place. I have a very unorganized chest system, as you can see. We're going to be getting into some efficiency increasing later on in this series. But today, I'm going to reveal to you where we are actually going to be staying for the rest of the series. And there it is, my friends, my epic Japanese temple that I spent a very long time building. I'll sort of patrol the perimeter of it for you. There's lots of stuff going on here. Some pretty nice detail on the outside, if I do say so myself. So the inside is not done, which is why I'm still living in this sort of shameful little thing over here. But today, we're hopefully going to be doing some interior stuff here in this little place. I've got the floor of the first level done, and I have some plans for this little side thing here. As you can see, I've left a space there. I'm hoping to put like a little dojo in there or something, so that we can maybe get some PvP going. That would be pretty awesome. I'll go up the stairs. I don't have much going on in there. This video is probably going to be something of a tour video, just to see, show you guys what we've been doing on this server before we have begun this series. I will have a couple of our comrades in arms doing their own series as well on different YouTube channels, which once they get those all set up, I will be linking consistently in my videos, and I will be also collaborating with them pretty consistently. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. One vision I have for right here, or maybe here, and it depends, are some dragon statues to flank the sides of these stairs, because I think that could be pretty epic. I don't know if I want one going like straight up kind of vertically here, and just and on this side too, or if I want to do like a sort of long curve, like wavy dragon going all the way down. I think that could be pretty awesome as well. So it sort of depends on what we want to see. I'll try to come up with a design for that, probably in a separate creative world. But yeah, so as you can see, I've been doing some stuff with the interior. I've got a bit of some like room divisions going here, and I'm hoping to get some extra. Ooh, that guy does not look too friendly. Let's, wait, where'd he go? Oh, I almost lost him in the frame. Alright. Oh, there we go. Nice shot, nice shot. Got him out of there. Do not want him to be, spawning, or jumping down on us, rather. Just gonna check around for other things. Doesn't seem like there are any creepy crawlies wandering around here needing some, crusading done, so I think we're going to leave them to that. But yeah, as you can see, I've been working on this for quite some time now. And I've kind of let the project stand for the moment, because I'm actually working on another project, which I'll be talking about in just a moment. But yeah, I don't know what my plans are exactly for this. I'm thinking I might replace this red in the middle with those crazy terracotta patterned blocks. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they look pretty awesome. So if I could get that in here, that could be pretty awesome. I'm thinking some nice red and yellow patterning here. And then if we head up to the upper levels, I think maybe my bedroom and stuff is going to be up in that little roof cavity there. And we can have some storage systems maybe underneath this, or maybe in one of these rooms. I'm not entirely certain where I want to put those, but there will definitely be other layers, obviously, as you can see, and I'll be getting rid of those little dirt scaffolding pillars that I used to actually build the place around here. And yeah, I think I might actually also put a sort of big golden statue in the middle or in the back or some such. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this at all. I just sort of jumped into this project. Now I know you were thinking, it seems a little strange that a knight, such as myself, a Templar of the, well, the Knights Templar, would be living in a Japanese castle, and I say to you, I don't care, it's pretty awesome. Maybe in next season we'll be doing some castles, but I have, or some more medieval castles. I have a friend on the server, Mythology 5. He has some pretty epic castles that he's been building. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, so we had some variation here on the realm. So yeah, let's go check out some of the other projects we have going on around here. It is nighttime. I don't think that'll be too much of a concern, so I think I'm just going to go straight down into the depths where I am working on this project. It's a very, very large project, from what I understand. So I guess I'll explain to you guys a bit on the way. So what I want to do, we have sort of an economic system on this game, certain amounts of emeralds to diamonds, that sort of thing, so that we can get some trading and everything going between players, which kind of adds to the fun of the game, I think. And also adds to the collaboration aspect of it, which is pretty cool. So, I've been working on farms for resources that everybody needs, which are gunpowder and paper, and that will give us a very, very large supply of rockets. So what I need to do is create this large 128 by 128 by like 35 area. Yeah, it's going to be really huge. I've worked on a good portion of it with my friend Mythology 5. And we've been plugging away. We've got a beacon set up over there with some haste. But yeah, I think that's going to rake us in a lot of dough and help us out. But it is going to take a very, very long time. And I've already poured several hours into this. The reason that you have to do it underground involves some spawn rates and some other redstone wizardry. I can't even pronounce that word. That I don't fully understand. I think I kind of get it, but it would take way too long to explain the video. I will link the video for the farm that I'm using down in the description below, for the creepers, who will give me the gunpowder, and the sugarcane farm should be pretty basic. I'll put it down here too, just so I can AFK in the same place. But yeah, so I will link that down in the description for you guys, and look at the amount of resources we are getting from this. Most of these diamonds in my inventory right here are actually from this project. Tons and tons of cobblestone. We're not going to be lacking in stone building materials for quite some time, and we might actually set up a little stone shop to sell some of this stuff, and perhaps gain a few extra diamonds along on the side. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. It looks really messy right now, I know, and it is going to take us a very long time, but it'll be worth it in the end, I think, for the amount of diamonds and rockets that it'll get us, because rockets are a resource that sort of everybody's looking for at the moment, and, you know, killing creepers is all well and good, but it's not exactly the most efficient way to do it, and sugarcane farms are also kind of cumbersome, so hopefully I can fill that need here on the server. And speaking of, oh, I don't have my elytra on, that was almost very bad. Let's pop those on, there we go. Yeah, so hopefully we can sort of pick up that niche over in the little economic area that we've got going. Let's take this guy out here before we go to sleep. One of the more annoying things about this server is that everybody who's on has to sleep at the same time in order for sleeping to work. Now, luckily, I don't have anybody on at the moment, but I feel like there's a way to fix that, and I'm not entirely sure, so if you guys know how to do so, please let me know in the comment section. And I'm on fire, that's fine. I think I have some fire protection on my armor, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so, oh, there are a lot of monsters over here. Let's just run away from them. So, the kind of central hub of the server is over yonder, and I'm going to be heading over that way pretty soon. Yeah, over this way, towards the east, I think that is. So yeah, we're going to be heading over that way. I'll kind of show you a little speed time-lapse of the journey, so you can kind of get a glimpse around of what's around the server, and kind of get your bearings as to where everything is in relationship to each other. So let's hit super fast travel mode, and I will see you on the other side. wanted to stop quickly at this little landmark to point out a few things to you guys before we move on. This was originally where I was going to set up. This is supposed to be my starter house that I kind of abandoned. I had some vague ideas of like putting a big tower on here and connecting it with a bridge to one up on this mountain. That didn't really happen because, as I said, Mythology started building his castle, and I wanted to try something in a bit of a different style. This over here is an epic bridge that my good friend NewoCat has been building. He is another member of this server, and we'll be collaborating with him quite often, I'm sure. But it's a pretty awesome looking bridge with some guard towers flanking the sides. And there you can see the mall loading, just kind of in the distance there. There's some very depressing signage. Somebody should make a big like arch sign over here. I'll probably end up doing that project at some point. I've got a lot of stuff to do here on the realm, but yeah. So we have several shops going already. I don't actually have any shops because I've been putting my time and money into this rocket farm project that we've been doing. But yeah, we've got a nice little setup here. This is Newo's horse farm, I believe, or a horse stable shop with saddles and all that. We have the wood farm from my good friend Sergeant Scuba Man, who will be starting his own YouTube series in the relatively near future. And over here we've got a little notification board type thing, or I think these are the rules. I'm not sure why they're on a giant dirt cube. That's a little bit of an eyesore. One thing I wanted to show you over here is this wall. Each player has their own house, so to speak, or basically just their own sort of branding, I guess you might call it. And we can have alliances and all that if we want, but we're not exactly doing versus in this playthrough. We might do a versus sort of thing in a future season, but for now we're just kind of going with co-op. So we are right here. We are a House Kane. I really like the look of that Phoenix banner. I did not design that. Just a quick disclaimer. That is from the interwebs, one of the Planet Minecraft banners. If you really want a link to it, I will send it to you if you let me know in the comments below. This is Mythology 5, who's claimed himself king. I don't think very many agree with that, but he was the one who actually started up the server, so after a fashion, he does deserve that title. This is NewoCat of House Hyrule. You can see what he did there. My friend J Murph, of House Whitehaven, with a pretty epic banner, and Alpha Chicken has her own. There's another member of the server who has not yet created a banner. Actually two. There is Sergeant Scubaman, who I mentioned before, and also Mello, who has not created her banner yet. So we have quite a few members, as you can see. Yeah, so we will be meeting some of them later on down the line. This over here is really the main mall area. Oh, this is my friend Mythology's castle. Well, his earlier one. There's actually a bigger one that I can show you later on, but I don't know if I'll have time to go around to everybody's house in this video. But I'm sure you will be seeing them later in the series. So there's a sort of underground mall thing that we're going for. I'm not sure what that is. That's a little creepy. But yeah. So over this way we have just a large underground space, which definitely needs some polishing. Looks a little more like a dungeon than a mall at the moment, not gonna lie. But over here we have a little motel from Newo. We have, ooh, what's this? Oh, this is food shop. I see. This looks pretty cool. Oh wait, no, it's not all food. This is some wool. Oh, it's like his farm shop. I see. Alright, that's pretty cool. We've got the Ender shop over here where Mythology is selling. Is this just a random shulker box? That's pretty nice. I'm not taking that, don't worry. But we've got a lot of Ender pearls. He's got an Enderman farm in the end. I use it for XP pretty regularly, and give him some Ender pearls from that. I've never tried this before. Throw a ticket under the white carpet and stand on white carpet to collect items. Interesting. Is this working? Do I have any emeralds on me? I don't know that I do. I'm gonna leave that for now. But yeah, so we'll be working towards doing some of this in the future. What's it called? Does he have a shop name? I think it's like a gambling thing. I think Neo made this one. We've got a shop under construction right here, which is pretty nice. So yeah, lots of stuff. Oh, and there's the magic shop over here, which I forgot to mention. Got some enchanting and shulker boxes and all that going on here. So after a quick sleep, today what I want to do is hopefully work on some of the interior side of my temple over there. I want to keep these videos around 20 minutes long at the longest, so we won't be going too long here. I thought that maybe Mythology was selling some not rockets, but paper for the rockets. We might have some sugarcane over in Neo's farm shop. It seems that we do have some sugarcane here. I'm not entirely sure if it's exactly for sale, but it doesn't seem to be getting used at the moment. So what I'm going to do is leave. I'm going to take maybe half a stack or so. Alright, look, I know most people don't like dark oak signs because they're pretty much illegible. I mean, look at the texture here. They even had to make the words a different color on the texture, but I think this should do. I needed to get some dark oak anyway for the interior of my Japanese temple that we're working on. So I just went over to Sergeant Scubaman's shop and purchased some, and yeah, I think this is going to be good enough payment for our friend Mythology. So let's go down and pick up some more rockets here. Hello, who are you? You're somebody's horse. Doesn't look like you're tied up anymore. Let's see if I... Oh, here it is. For a second I lost it. I don't want this guy to be wandering away. I would guess this is J-Murph's horse, considering that this is his shop. Has he restocked iron? By the way, I just wanted to check. He was selling iron for a little while. None of that's iron. None in here. Yeah, I think he's probably all sold out. I bought most of his stock the other day. Alright, so we are heading on back to base. While we're traveling, I think it would probably be worthwhile for me to talk to you a little bit about my plans for the direction of the rest of the series. As I said, we're going to have some pretty nice collaborations going on with a lot of my buddies that are on the server with me. A couple of them are going to be having YouTube channels where they upload their own content from this realm. So you'll be able to get several different perspectives on what's going on, and see some pretty cool things from that regard. So hopefully this will be a fun series for you guys to keep track of, especially once we expand it into multiple channels. So that should be pretty fun. I'm going to definitely be trying to get some of that creeper farm done and the sugarcane so we can get some rockets. I'm not going to focus too much on the economic side of things after that, or at least I don't plan to. But hopefully we can do some more building centric things. I'm hoping to turn this into a whole like Japanese style samurai town thing. I'm not really sure where I plan on going with that. But I do need to make an item storage system, and I think that is going to be one of the side rooms there, because I definitely do need that, and there's a lot of space in that little temple that hopefully we can fill up. So let me go gather some materials, and then we can start building. Alright, so my idea is to use these acacia trapdoors that I've collected to hopefully simulate sort of the paper doors that a lot of Japanese buildings use. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some acacia trapdoors. I know maybe the orange with the red might not be the best, but I'm feeling like these acacia trapdoors could look pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do is I might need some birch here. I might actually be able to fix that. Just give me 1 second. Here's some. Okay, perfect. This is pretty much what I need. Let's just dump some stuff off in here. My god, I am so unorganized. Alright, so yeah, let's take some of this stuff. Yeah, so what I need to do, oh my god, this staircase. It is so long. Have you guys ever watched like Kung Fu Panda where he climbs up that staircase several times and is like super tired at the end? That's kind of what I feel like every time I get up here. But anyway, yeah, what I'm hoping to do, I do need to kind of bring this birch level up to speed with the rest. So I'm gonna craft some little slabs here. Yes, because I need to be able to see or get up to the trapdoors, you know what I'm saying? So let's fill this up on this side, and we'll probably replicate all of this on the other side. But I don't want to do that quite yet, because I want to make sure I like the way this looks before I go all the way through with it, because there is a decent possibility, due to like the red-orange, which is kind of an odd coloring, that I won't actually like this. But I think that I probably will. So let's give it a shot. Alright, so this dirt wall should be enough for me to put these trapdoors up against. I'm not planning on using these all the way through. And I'm planning on leaving some openings. Oh, I didn't mean to put that like that. Yeah, with the acacia it does sort of matter because of the top part. But yeah, I'm planning on having maybe some birch, like 1 block back from the frame itself of the rooms. And these sides, I don't know if I'm going to do these trapdoor walls on, because I think I would rather them be solid. It's kind of hard to say. I'll have to figure that out once I finish, and just see what I like and what I don't. Alright, those trapdoors run out really fast, so as you can see I did not quite have enough to do over there. But I think I am liking the look of this. Especially from in here. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And I think when we have it symmetrical over here, it will look a lot prettier. I don't know what I'm going to do with this side. I don't think that I want the paper doors there. I don't know if I'm going to put birch there all the way down, or what exactly I'm going to do. I could extend the cobblestone there on the bottom, and then have the birch on top, like I do over here, which could be pretty interesting. But I do like the look of that. So I think next time I'm going to start working on the storage system here. I think I'm going to get this side done in between episodes, because you don't need to see the same thing twice. But guys, I think this episode has run a little longer than I intended it to. That will probably happen a lot. I'm still getting kind of used to how to record these and how to keep track of the time, and estimating, you know, how much recording is and raw footage is going to go into editing and that sort of thing. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this adventure. It has been wonderful so far, and I hope that you stay and come along the ride for our next quest. So adventurers, I will see you on the road in the next one.